No foods in this universe should be consumed by humans. Yeah. Don't trust the mock apples. Yeah. The salt tuna sounds scary as well. Experimental notes. Oh my god, these are hilarious. They're really good. I'm not going to read them out loud here. But they are super duper good. Bypass this. Have procured the service one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. Hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of service. Sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod.
Donation alert.
Complete. Zen Trigger! Holy crap, Zen Trigger! Thank you very much for that. Let's save them lives. Well, Zen Trigger, that is a incredibly generous contribution from someone I've known for a long time. Thank you very much, Zen. You're fucking awesome. What are these little symbols you got next to your name? Founder, 7-month subscription. Oh man, that's freaking epic. Also, Faber coming in with the huge things. That's awesome. What does that bring our total to? 29.35. Again, technically, this isn't even the day for the gaming thing. And you guys are already crushing it. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Zen Bro. No, only push to production on Fridays if someone else is on call. Oh, read-only Fridays if you're a programmer, right. Don't push to production because it'll break things on the weekends. Numbers are fun. Also, my last one was Zoolander reference. Oh, because Dumb Run. I see.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know.
Listen,
right.
Got the founder badge here.
Yeah,
that's awesome, Zen.
Such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home.
Hey,
My
Essentia.
secret hideout is your secret hideout.
What monitoring device?
The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined, beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain you're not going to spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery.
Show me space. You know, I appreciate you pulling me out of the hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you.
I think we can ask him why he's behind glass.
Somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Donation alert.
Name Moose! My antlers! Name Moose, I appreciate you being the guardian of even numbers. It's a very important task, and I like that you're taking it so seriously. I only want to talk to you about something else.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Is there a reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass? There you go.
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured.
So in the room that I'm in, the room I'm currently standing in, that room, that's the room that you're experimenting in?
It's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Plenty of toilet paper.
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Have you met my crew yet?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati.
Donation alert.
Not another word. I don't want to know your name.
Save
I
the
don't want
moose.
to know
I mean,
who
kids.
you are. Let's
Oh,
just enjoy
are we
our
getting double
plausible
attempts to
time
even
of
numbers
the wild
out?
blast, shall
Uh-oh.
we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Something buzzing around. Show a little hospitality, Phineas.
Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies and so forth. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You may be extraordinarily dim-witted, but
He said I'm extraordinary, you guys.
Your crew sees that as well as I do.
You're right, I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied.
I got that going for me.
It pleases me immensely. address.
You know what? I'll talk to you
Of
later.
course, I'll be here, as usual.
Uh-huh. Excellent. I have to grab this thing.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable
Donation
size.
alert,
Donation
alert,
alert, squeezing them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Matthew Mueller. My plans to disrupt the carefully planned route numbers have been realized. Oh, such a nefarious guy. So yes, we have a second science weapon, the shrink ray. Now, the DPS on this is appallingly
Donation
low.
alert.
Down with even numbers. It's just pure chaos now. What's the actual number? Oh, it doesn't show me pennies on the screen. It must show pennies somewhere. If I refresh my page, does it show the pennies there?
Donation alert.
No, my page is still kind of broken, so I don't know. Now I'm losing track of my windows. Anonymous coming in, donated. Technically, this is an odd number. That's true. Technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. And so begun the donation wars have.
Donation alert.
If we keep odding the even, does Named Moose keep evening the odds? So shrink rate. I was dabbling with this in the other run. And it's not too impressive. It does shrink things and presumably do less damage
Donation
than they do
alert.
shrunk. But it doesn't kill things very quickly. Itchy Moose. Science weapon created by Dr. Phineas Wells. This handheld device is capable of shrinking any living being it is fired at. On the bottom of the grip, Dr. Wells has personally signed the weapon and optimistically numbered it 001. I mean, we'll equip it because we have to. We might upgrade it a little bit too, just to, you know, try. But yeah, you actually have to aim it at something for it to take effect. I don't know if I can aim it at my companions. For science, nope. I'm not gonna aim it at Bubbles over there. Don't want to hurt Bubbles. All right, let's leave. Captain Armis, thank you very much for the bits. The 10,000 bits. Thank you so much. Holy crap! It only shrinks people named Ray. Oh. Woo! There's no terminal in here. Do we want to check it out? I mean, I do love the look of this weapon. Hey, right here. Oh. Dead mechanicals. Messages. Hack. Worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need all your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate, Dirtside Terra 2, near Edgewater. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23% of the present. That's me. They're recovering a ship. Should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this. Eager to be done. Yeah, that's it. So, sending message to Blythe, who's the information broker.
Communications terminal.
Reminder, mop up melted pig. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of this about, like, various, like, experiments with cysty pigs that went pretty poorly. Poor little cysty pigs. $42 off of 3K? The answer to life, the universe, and everything will get us to a perfectly even number? That's good. What is this weapon? This is a shrink ray! Every time I say that, I remind myself of Legends of Tomorrow, where when Ray invents his, like, molecular decompression device or whatever, and people are like, oh, so it's a shrink ray? And he's like, I'm not calling it that.
Captain,
and then that becomes a running
if you're
joke.
looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Oh, some people are drinking? Let's go see.
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it, with interest.
No smoking on board the
Nice
ship.
one. You must have had them quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked,
Carry on.
Captain.
Radio Free Monarch. Yeah, I think we're gonna head there. Let's go to Monarch. And yeah, we could have always landed at the Cascadia landing pad, and I mean, we would have worked it out. You have to fight your way out, but, you know, may as well do the story sort of a little bit more in order. Fraternizing with coworkers. Gotta squash that
We
kinship
are now in
real quick.
orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
That's true. Technically, there's supposed to be some gunships out here stopping people from landing on Monarch, which is the moon over there, I believe, by the gas giant. This looks pretty awesome out here, doesn't it? Just gorgeous.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
I think I'm going to be damaging others plenty, but I'll try to avoid damaging myself. Let's go, girlfriends! Ooh, sneak attacks. Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. That was a fun movie way back when. Look at that. Big old gas giant in the sky. Oh, lootables over here? Stealing, but I don't see any witnesses. It's not stealing if no one catches you. That's a true fact. Oh, there we go. Thought we had to call up an elevator. Oh, yeah, my companions do need to be equipped with armor. You're right. Do I have any kicking around? I have a little bit. Spacer's Choice helmet. The goggles. Hang on. Let's give you that. And then we'll give Pavardi goggles, even though she's already wearing goggles. We'll try to find some better stuff.
Hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
You seem surprised.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they
There's gonna
tend
be
to
one
scare
less real
folk
soon.
off.
Spoiler alert. It takes more than a few gunships to scare me.
Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Donation alert.
There's one for the logs.
Mr.
I'm even
Dragmore!
going to give you your own entry code.
Thank you. That puts us
I'm
over
not
3,000.
supposed to do that. It's
100
against
buckaroos.
procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here.
I really like
Besides,
Sanjar.
Got a lot of empty entries to fill.
He's like a corporate guy who's actually pretty cool.
Donation alert.
All right, thanks. I'm gonna have a look around town.
Mr.
Name
Sandra,
Moose!
I'll be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters,
This should
maybe
be
you
even
could
if
tell him I
my
did a
JSON
bang-up job of
retrieving is
welcoming
correct.
you.
Ooh.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor.
Yeah. What's up?
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole
Sanjar is a really
himself.
bad corporate guy, which makes him a nice
Only
guy.
I
That's a good
haven't
way of
heard
describing
anything
it.
in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Yeah, I'll ask about your poster.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building
Donation
next to the bar.
alert.
She's always there, so you
Warmonger!
can't miss her.
It's not a shrink rate, it's a corporate downsizer. That's pretty good. Ooh, vending machines. Sell junk, first of all. Yeah, we may have to get the stuff so we can access restricted stock, maybe. I don't know. I got a variety of helmets. 12. They're pretty cheap, too. One-hand melee. Well, we're actually using two-handed melee now. We need something that boosts that. Stealth skills +5. That's actually kind of handy. You know what? I'm sure we'll get other armor here. We'll be beating on some marauders and stuff. Dude. Oh my god, I want like a laser scythe. Look at that! I mean, don't get me wrong, the prismatic hammer is pretty cool. Where is it? Number 2? Number 2. But the laser scythe.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Hey, you have a name. I should talk to you.
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
Can you equip a laser sight? A laser sight to the laser scythe. That's a good idea, Malkuth. You got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, sir, is enjoying the moment.
He reminds me of
So
someone.
rare that
His
I can
face, but I
seize
don't know
one
who.
apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
What are you talking about?
This law's forgotten town. Cut off from the rest of the colony. Removed from any culture.
Brendan
I
Fraser?
recall when
I don't
Stellar
know.
Bay was a
Sean
proper
Penn.
board-affiliated
Yeah.
town with
Yeah, I think
regular
that's what's
shipments
doing
of
it.
Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
That sounds nice. I wasn't
Well,
listening.
you wouldn't know it from talking to anyone else here. High and mighty about our collective freedom. Free to wallow in the dust, more like. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
Ooh, I like melons. Delicious. Wrapped in a little prosciutto. All right. Time to make another winning character. And you can tell it's a winning character because of awesome hair.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood. So it's sliding. All over the place. Trying to crawl away.
Trying to go
Even
our
so
way.
I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Keep listening.
But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there.
Oh, yeah, we
Right.
gotta get the part for Sam.
What are
You're
you
right.
staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Who are you? Oh, what is my Captain Hawthorne? I can't say I'm Captain Hawthorne, so I'm just gonna go with number 1. Who are you?
Name's Nyoka. I'm the best big game hunter on the planet.
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet. And the drunkest.
He looks like a proper saloon owner.
Shut the fuck. Fair point. I deserve it, though. On account of being the best.
I don't like her quite as
My
much.
dad always kept
I
his
think
firearms
as
and liquors
well,
in
I don't like her as
different
much as
lockers.
her body, obviously.
Said it wasn't safe to mix them.
I don't think I like her quite as
Out
much as
here,
Ellie,
if
but
you ain't
she's
a
still pretty
little
good.
buzzed, you're liable to notice the stench of life. The grit in the air. The dust in every drink and the blood on every boot.
Well, I'm Igor. Are you always this drunk?
If you think this is drunk, I gotta, you need to get out more. Sit, partake, buy me a drink and let's chat.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to buy you another drink. Another round!
Outstanding. What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Vacation. Seems like for people, myself, people talk about like shithole. I don't know. We're looking for information on the information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
I can whack you over the head with a stick. Would that help? No need escorts. No, man. What do you need?
Outstanding.
She likes to say
Our
outstanding.
dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills.
Caffeinoids.
They're very good. I'm cut off for the month on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways.
Wait, what was
Fetch
Fallout
me
New
one and
Vegas's
we'll be all set.
Metacritic rating? If you're saying that this only got 81 and Fallout New Vegas was lower than that?
Donation alert.
Metacritic was 79? Metacritic's on crack sometimes, you know? I mean, I know it's just a consolidation of things. Review scores are so weird because, hang on, first of all, let me acknowledgeify Vincent Lange. Thank you very much for that, Vincent. I've been working on your YouTube for 10 years now, and I always want to say thank you for it. Your Kerbal series helped me a lot during tough times. Well, Vincent, thank you for watching for so long. Thanks for supporting this awesome cause. And hopefully your own Kerbals are more successful than mine have been. But yes, let's talk about reviews for a sec. And just people's response to certain games. There's so much comparison to things. It's so weird. Like, okay, Dragon Age 2 got absolutely shit on, right? Imagine Dragon Age 2 had just come out. If Dragon Age 2 was the first one, if there hadn't been Dragon Age Origins, If Dragon Age 2 just dropped by itself, people would be like, that's a good fucking game. It's like, the ratings don't sort of exist in their own merit. I don't know. It's like, there's some really weird shit. Like, Here's a Storm got like that 6 out of 10. Like 6 out of 10 is like, that's a broken ass game. You're saying 6 out of 10. What is this? I don't know. There's a bunch of that shit. So many reviewers are just, oh, another long game I have to review. That might be part of it too. It's like, you got to put like at least 10 hours into, you know, a game like this to get like the proper sense of things. Let alone finish it. Anonymous coming in with $10 and 1 penny. That's gonna upset some meese, I suspect. But thank you very much for the support, Anonymous. 6 out of 10 is above average, but that's not how the scoring system works. You got to think of it more like a grade. Like if you get 60% on an exam, that's considered like poor, right? It's not. You're not talking about like at an average of other games. What we're talking about is like a successful execution of things. Something people say about something is subjective. Yeah, turns out. I mean, you don't even know what you're taking. Like, we've got our medical skills, so it feels like we could call that out, but I kind of like... you know, if I can't get a steroid or caffeine something or other...
That's quitter talk.
That's quitter talk!
You want me shooting straight? Give me my meds.
Yeah, alright, I'll be back. Easy peasy. Monarch.
Velma seem out of sorts too?
Yeah, 6 out of 10 on the big budget game is pretty terrible news for me. That's the thing. 6 out of 10 is like, that is a shit score. You're saying real shit things like, and it's like, no, man. And it's like personal preference. That review, specifically that Here's the Storm thing.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brack's missing, she's working
Anyway,
doubles and
whatever. We'll stop ranting.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Woo!
Thanks,
Abigail and
I'll
Frederick
keep that in
sitting in a tree. So in my run, I ended up like going through the back and doing all kinds of other things. I'm gonna try seeing what happens when we just walk in through the front door and ask for drugs.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Oh!
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Yeah, I think a review score should almost just have like a 3 set rating. It's like complete thumbs down of like, no, you probably shouldn't get this game. You're not gonna enjoy yourself. You know, even if it was cheap or free, it might not be worth playing. That's like a thumbs down to me. A thumbs up is like, yes, you should absolutely go and spend money on this game. It is going to be a classic. You know, unless you really don't like the genre, then, you know, it's definitely worth the pickup. And then sort of like a sideways kind of neutral, which is more, it's not a bad game. If you like this sort of game, like this sort of genre, you'll probably enjoy this. You know, maybe you want it. Maybe it depends on your personal financial situation. Maybe you'll have to work until a sale. But to me, those are like the 3 values for gaming. You know? Named Moose! I don't have to take this from a naughty moose. Thumbs down, thumbs up, and it's Hideo Kojima game. Nice. Yeah, so we're gonna stop asking dumb here, because our dumb, again, it's very contextual. But ask them to pick up some caffeinoid supplement. Who's Velma, actually?
She works over at the fishery next door.
Oh, I think we overheard the conversation.
Quite a hard worker, but she's got a bit of a temper.
A temper?
Why, just the other day, I heard her shouting from here. I can't imagine what set her off.
Was this the one who lost her boy?
Oh, but here I go again, running my mouth when it's none of my business. Was there something else you needed?
Games is so...
Donation alert.
Discuss, thank you very much for the $100 buckaroos for Extra Life. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, caffeinoids.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dear.
Dram with the 53-month resub. Thank you very much, Dram. And the jelly rolls as well.